but he is in the 98th percentile of center fielders. So it's doable. But again, every play, Voodoo. Let's go to people.
But you see what happens. 11%, he made the catch. This team, Fangraph says 20%. Don't worry, they're making the playoffs.
Blood necklaces, playoff drive. You've heard of rally towels. We get the Voodoo necklaces. Little vials of blood with an Old English D and a pizza on one side. Let's get after it. No? Okay.
No. I'm
Adam,
okay.
97.1. What's up, Adam?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good, Adam.
Full day. And I got to say, my explanation for why this is happening might be a little bit easier to swallow for Rico and David. I think some deadbeat dad promised a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt that they can become a family again whenever the Tigers win the pennant. And now we got Christopher Lloyd out there grabbing Meadows to make that catch. You got Angel Gabriel over there giving Casey Mize deep tissue massages. We got angels in the outfield. It's the only explanation.
There it is. I was trying to piece together the movie thing, and when you said Rico, I go, what kids clown Marvel thing is this?
Watch your mouth. We'll talk Tiger spending.
It's the only explanation is angels in the outfield.
Now, do you believe
you got Tony Danza out there getting deep tissue massages, and Casey Mize is now throwing 7 miles per hour faster? We don't know why.
So, Adam,
it's got to be the only explanation.
Fangraphs says 20%. The Rico graph says 51%. Which one do you believe?
It's got to be 51, and I'll go.
His phone's breaking up, Adam. I'm sorry, man. Your phone was a disaster. Let's go. It's like your phone was the Minnesota Twins of cellular devices. Let's go to Joe, 97.1. What's up, Joe?
Hey, guys. It's time to treat the Tigers like this great weather we've been having lately. Let's just enjoy it, man. It doesn't happen all the time in September. They're playing meaningful baseball, and moreover, they are the perfect distraction to obsessing about the Lions. Can you imagine if 10 days from now, the Tigers fall a little bit short, the Lions limp home at 1-2, facing a Seattle team that they haven't beat in a few years? This town is going to be off the chain. They'll be so bummed out. So let's just enjoy the Tigers this next week and a half and let the Lions do what they got to do. But I'm going to enjoy the Tigers.
Joe, the question is, do you believe what Fangraph says, 20% chance, or the Rico graph, 51%?
I'm at 47% right now.
He's close.
And if Tarek Skubal does what he should do tonight and lock up the Cy Young Award, which he might have already done anyhow, then I'll bump it up to 49%. Okay. But we still got to get through Baltimore.
Okay.
I was about to say, Joe, what can we do to get you that last 4%?
He needs a Skubal win.
Okay.
Need a Skubal win and take 2 out of 3 from Baltimore, then I'm 53.
Oh, they're at the Joe graph. Go ahead. David, you're about to hit a button. Hit the button.
Oh, no, I'm just
okay. All right. All right. Just making sure. Let's go over to Matt, 97.1. Matty, what's going on, buddy?
How's it going, guys? First time, long time.
Welcome, Matt. What's going on?
I think I'm with Joe. We're going to have to move the scale up to 53 to the Rico graph.
Okay.
I'm all in on that.
So do you believe, but you've stopped trying to figure it out, right? It's just Voodoo.
Yes. No analytics. No more stats. It's all Voodoo. Every time I go to the game, I'm going to the Brew Crew, and I'm drinking the Voodoo juice, baby, and it's on.
That's it. And Matt, look, ultimately, it doesn't have to be – you don't have to know why. You just go with it. I mean, look, NC State making a run or whether it's, George Mason in the Final Four, at what point do you stop bothering figuring stuff out and just enjoy it and go, look, it's happening? I don't know. It's wild.
No, I mean, and Mike, one game sample, and Matt – Kenny, close your ears.
Uh-oh.
But it was like watching Oakland against Kentucky. And Goki basically closing his eyes and throwing the ball in. And no matter where he shot it, it was going in. It was Voodoo that day.
Kenny has a thing with OU basketball, guys. I'm very sorry. Let's go to Mike, 97.1. Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not too much. How you doing?
Hey. Good. What's up?
Good. Hey, I've been forever listening to you. Love you, man. State fans. whatever. But anyways, I think with the Tigers, ever since the trade deadline, they're just out here having fun. You know, they started winning games. Even you guys are kind of skeptical. Oh, there's no playoff run, nothing, you know. But now all of a sudden, they're just playing baseball, you know.
Yep. I think we talked about it earlier. Like, Mike, when you're watching the game last night, every guy that comes out of that pen, it is competition with the next man up to do your job, pass the baton. And again, their bullpen, I think they've got like a .71 whip. It's outrageous. You can't design a bullpen to pitch this well.
No, it's crazy. It's like, and I was just thinking about it just now. It's like they're young and dumb. They haven't been around forever. They don't have bad habits. They're just out playing baseball. If they can just keep doing it, you never know. You know, they're not scared of Baltimore. They just won some games from them. So who cares?
Mike, I've said that in the most sincere way. That this team is just young and dumb and don't realize they're supposed to be that way. They're not supposed to be this good. When the All-Star, after you made your trades, you know, the Tigers pretty much said, hey, we're going to move Scooble's pitching starts back. They kind of said, okay, we're throwing in the towel for the rest of the season, except for these guys were like, well, how about we just start winning? And they started winning.
Yeah, I think you could have, you know, manager, he could be surprised by it too. I mean, like you said, throw in the towel, who cares? But all of a sudden, wait, we're winning games? Maybe we just roll with it, you know?
And again, there is something in sports, and I don't care if it's hockey, football, whatever. You could be a hockey team, and one night or one playoff series, the other team rings up 7 off the post, and you go, we keep getting away with it, and we're stealing these games. That's the Tigers right now. Yep. They're getting every break. Now, part of it is their own quality, their own play. But when I say voodoo, there are things in baseball that just don't routinely happen. And they continually are happening with this team. So, yeah, like, you just go with it that they're going to make it.
Yeah. I mean,
Recometer, 15%.
Yeah.
51%.
50. I was about to say 51. Yeah, you look at the ninth inning, they get out before Bobby Witt could actually come up to bat. And then in the 10th inning, man on second, nothing happens after you had your voodoo and you scored 2 runs. It's like
you had a balk into a broken bat, into a liner that Bobby Witt can't handle, and that's your win. After they couldn't advance the guy to third, which is a critical in the new wave of extra inning games, they get gifted the man to third as if the guy had done his job, and then explosion bat, bloop-a-doop. I mean, it's one of those deals. You just roll with it. I don't know what to say.
But 51%, that's where I'm at, because I think this team, they're going to make it in because they really don't know any better. They're going to keep playing this baseball. David, they have no pressure. None. If this all falls apart, oh well. But they believe in themselves. See, and that's something you can't quantify, but I am. That's why I think they're going to get this done.
Yeah, and here's what I can quantify. Because there's no game 163, I cannot believe. I'm sorry, I just can't.
It's okay. You'll be there.
Rico, tell them about it.
David, we're going to leave the doors of the church open for you tomorrow. You'll be there. Let's talk about the Chevy dealer in the area that's leading the way. It is Hamilton Chevrolet in Warren. Andrew and the sales staff want to be your Chevy dealer because they'll guarantee you the lowest payment on your next Chevy, period. All September long, Hamilton Chevrolet is participating in the Step Up for Kids. It's a shoe donation drive to support underprivileged kids right here in our local communities. Stop in, drop off new shoes for kids ages 4 through 18. While you're there, you could check out the newest Rico deal, a new 2024 Chevy Equinox EV. It's an all-electric SUV, has great incentives to drive off with a payment as low as $289 a month for 24 months. You walk in with $995 down, you drive off with 10,000 miles a year. Yep, you heard me right. An Equinox EV for under $300. The Equinox EV has the power to go the distance, and Hamilton has them in stock, ready for immediate delivery. You know what I say? The best deals are found at 14 Mile and Mound. Stop in to see my guys at Hamilton Chevrolet for details. Make Hamilton Chevrolet your Chevy dealer. Visit HamiltonChevy.com. Together, let's drive.